Hi everyone. Well, if you hadn't noticed, the world is growing darker. I mean, it is growing dark. Because when you think about it, okay, W7, he reported on babies being burned to keep a building warm. This doesn't even make sense. It's not even like science fiction or horror. It's beyond that. And then Mark Dice is talking about lab grown meat made with the DNA of celebrities. This is dark, really dark. Anyway, what I have here is this website, Israel Foreign Affairs, that talks about all the Israeli embassies and consulates closed, and I believe this was the reference that W7 gave for his report. And look at the source, the Voice of Russia. Why is the source for Israel Foreign Affairs the Voice of Russia? This must be a website that is about Israel Foreign Affairs, but it is not the official website for Foreign Affairs for Israel. So that's why they have it there. But it looks like it's an Israeli site. I don't think so. I haven't looked into it, how people can look into it and find out who owns it. But there's all this information down here that looks like it belongs to Israel, but I think it's a website about Israel. So I did find the official Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and oh, look at this, Gaza Strip also wants to join Russia. So if you can find the Hamas website, you might be able to find that. But here is the official Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And it seems that a lot of people are doubting the alternative media about this whole idea that the embassies and consulates are closed, because no other official mainstream media is talking about it. But why doubt alternative media when the mainstream media is all scripted and edited so that it has just this, you know, teeny focal point of information that they allow into the mainstream for the masses? Okay, now it seems to me that I get accused a lot of, well, I get questions like this: what are you smoking? And doesn't have anything to do with what people are smoking. It has to do whether or not people are hypnotized by television and mainstream media, because if you're not under that spell, you have a tendency to see things that otherwise can't be seen. So people like W7, I must say, he is really on it. He's really on top of these things that are happening just so quickly. I don't know how he does it, and he says he still has a job and everything. Anyway, he's quite amazing, and maybe under a guiding hand. So anyway, look at this. Labor dispute at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. How can this be? How can they even run a country if they close their embassies and consulates? It just is really crazy. So this is what they say. There's a labor dispute as of March 23rd. A general strike has been declared at the foreign ministry. The ministry in Jerusalem will remain closed, and Israel's missions abroad will not open as of Monday morning, March 24th. Isn't that just incredible? So you can get on their mailing list and be up to date with all of those things, but look at this, read more. My computer's a little slow because the hard drive is corrupted, and so thanks for your patience. Okay, labor dispute. As of Tuesday, March 4th, 2014, Israel's diplomats will no longer engage with foreign representatives, take care of official visits of any kind, either in Israel or overseas, issue visas, or provide any consular services. This is unheard of because people need consular services all the time. They lose their passport. It just goes on and on. You can send an email. This is just part of an extended list of organized measures which will take effect immediately after the Ministry of Finance caused the failure of a 7-month mediation process led by the former Chief Justice of the Labor Court. Now this is interesting. It may seem unusual for the diplomatic service of a country to become engaged in a labor dispute. Out of our deep commitment to presenting Israel's interests abroad, Israel's international standing and national security, we, the Israeli diplomats, insist that our reasonable demands be met. I wonder what their reasonable demands are. There will be no updates on this channel until further notice. Regular updates will resume upon a satisfactory resolution of the dispute. This is kind of sad, you know? Israel is fighting with Israel. So I just looked at something else that was kind of interesting here, and it was about frequently asked questions. I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was here. And the frequently asked questions were, how can I renounce my Israeli citizenship? Which I thought was kind of funny. Okay, I don't know where I saw that. But anyway, gotta look around because we don't know what is really going on about anything. And yeah, there's just so many things. Everywhere I look, there's just like question marks. So we don't know. We don't know if, well, never mind. I'll leave it for another video. And so all of these things here aren't happening. Notarization, no. No. Everything is canceled. Israeli missions worldwide, all canceled. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't know where the frequently asked questions are. Well, maybe you can visit and take time. I will put a link to this website, Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the other one, which seems to be get its sources from Voice of Russia. See, the Voice of Russia. Anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you all with the true truth. There's lots, you know, like, was Paul McCartney replaced in 1967 by someone else? Yeah, I just noticed that, and I found that, well, this is Indian in the Machine, and he has a whole website here about Paul McCartney, and he makes some really good points, and all the Beatles and what effect they had on the world and why, and really, really interesting things. So the thing about Indian in the Machine, and his name is Dieter Braun, is his god is he's into the galactic family and the knowing god Aton and his heavenly host, which was a Egyptian god. Anyway, so got to sort these things out for yourself. And the reason I looked up Paul McCartney is because Stella McCartney, if you go to Stella McCartney's website and you click on kids, her designs for kids, she has a video, and there in the video there are a bunch of owls. So why does she have a lot of owls with these kids? So and what does this have to do with the Israeli closure of the embassies and consulates? Nothing. It may be linked in some weird, bizarre way, I don't know, but it's just another curiosity. So you can look at this website and compare the photos of Paul that he has found and how he believes that Tavistock has something to do with the influence of the Beatles on the world. And also, you can look at Stella McCartney's website with the owls. He talks a lot about cloning. So, you know, there may be a lot of delusion in this world that we have been subjected to for maybe our whole lifetimes. So I think it's time to wake up. Even some of us who think we're awake. We know we're not completely awake because we don't know anything. Anyway, now we see through a glass darkly, but then we shall know as we are known. That's a Bible verse. Thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Bye for now.